What is good, friends, and welcome back. I hope you had a great week so far. It's Friday, the weekend is coming, and the conquest has begun. We're not 24 hours in this conquest that we already have some drama. As a matter of fact, the drama begun at the last matchmaking announcement. Somebody is not happy. We're gonna find out. Let me show you the battlefield. I will drag you in Legendary. You have some alliance you recognize, some OG in Legendary, some new players, and some unhappy people like Fire. I present you the new and rebranded Fire. They decide to go with Gay Lilith Abdadas. I'm just reading out loud. Not sure what it means, but I have an idea. So in the new Fire, we have Eldic Lilith Ass, Gay Lilith Up That Ass, that's the deputy. We have a few officers that decided to go with the trend, and we have Fuck Lilith Up That Ass, Beat Lilith to Death, IT Bag Lilith. Once again, I'm just reading those words. I guess I can read it since I see them. Will Lilith magically rebrand those players? We will see. Usually they're not a fan of that, but I understand why they are protesting. So let me scroll down. We have less juvenile players that decide to keep their name, but yep, a lot of players not happy about the outcome. Totally understand that. So let's go see this battlefield and what's happening there. Are they fighting? Let me draw your attention to the lower right corner. And yep, the settlement is empty. If I zoom in, I see some bases. Not a lot of them, but some bases are there, and they are farming away in their safe zone as a protest. They are protesting against the matchmaking. Just to put you up to speed, what happened with Fire? Last conquest, they were in Legendary. They tried it, they didn't like it. They decided that this time they will draw power to avoid Legendary. Many alliances did that before. Some upgraded on purpose, some downgraded to avoid gold. I get it. If you don't have enough activity and you cannot be competitive in Legendary, might as well play in gold. But this is not quite the case here. Fire, they know exactly what they're doing. It's a highly competitive alliance. They have a lot of experimented players, and they decided to drop in power, but just enough so they could be dominant in gold. When you play with Fire, you have a chance to get burned, and this is what happened. So they didn't drop enough power. They pushed their luck with keeping the most amount of players, so they would increase their odds of winning. I get that. Everybody wants to win, me included, but is it worth getting upgraded to Legendary? And it's a tough call, because the matchmaking, it's, I think, the number one reason why people are bitching in Warpath. The matchmaking, it's a revolving issue. Every time there's a new conquest, people are complaining, why are we getting dragged into Legendary? Why are we in Gold 2? And so on and so forth. The thing is, even if some leaders, some commanders, they know how the matchmaking works, they do not. It's a well-kept secret from Lilith, just to prevent alliances from abusing the matchmaking mechanic and dodging and building a team on purpose just to sandbag. I'm gonna be brutally honest here. They want to sandbag and they got caught, so they have to pay the price. And I'm not against Fire, I'm just explaining to you how it works. So in the battlefield, you need 8 alliances, all right? So naturally, in Legendary, you will go with the most powerful alliance first. The truly legitimate Legendary alliances like F2P, GOT, 300, S40, and so on and so forth. So if Lilith is missing 2 alliances to complete the battlefield, they will pick the most powerful alliance that should have went for gold. and they will upgrade to legendary, and there's nothing you can do about that. They pick you, you don't have to choose. Okay, otherwise everybody would sandbag. So they want to prevent that. They got pushed into legendary and now they just have to play and enjoy the game. Easy said than done, I get it, but is it worth it to pout this battlefield, to abandon your allies as a form of protest? I understand that if you don't express your anger or your issues, nobody will listen to you. But I mean, right now it's too late. They're already in this battlefield. Whether they like it or not, they could change their name again and again. They could refuse to play. They could stop spending. It's not gonna matter to Lilith. Business as usual for them, and the next battlefield will be better. So you have to improvise, adapt, and overcome, and just enjoy the game and do whatever you can. So I wanted to cover that story because I find it interesting. I think it's the first for me to see this kind of behavior, but you have to understand that it's not Lilith's fault. There's not enough alliances to fill a battlefield, and they have to fill it up with whatever they can. So if you try to not sandbag but push your luck too much, then you may end up in the wrong battlefield. There you have it, friends. Do you agree with Fire? Are you usually upset about the battlefield? Let me know in the comments below. And Fire, guys, if you want to have a chat with me, you want to be my channel, explain the situation, you're more than welcome to contact me, and we're gonna talk. Until then, friends, I'm gonna wish you a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.